Hello friends, this is the Cryptonian taking a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is currently 21,266 friends, and looks like it is not giving up anytime soon. Looks like we're having some strength. Now, taking a look at the altcoins before we get into Bitcoin, we see that the altcoins are doing really well, friends. Altcoins are really taking off. Bitcoin is up 3.3%. Altcoins are up, some of them are double and triple this. So we're taking a look at AVAX up 5.3%, DOT up almost 4%, Engine almost 6%, Link over 7% or at 7%, Solana almost 8% now. It was 8% before, and we see Aave was about 10% before, and YFI was about 10% before. Right now they're about 9.8 and 9.2%. So let's take a look at the Bitcoin chart. Now, Bitcoin is still ruling the market, so we have to respect that, and we'll take a look at Bitcoin. Now, in the previous video, I'm just going to make this a quick update video because I've said a lot in the previous videos and explained a lot of this. But we did have a what I believe is a possibly a macro low, but definitely a local low, and so far. Okay, so we had a double bottom here, or what we could actually say was a reverse head and shoulders here, something like that. It's crooked, but it's still a reverse head and shoulders, or a double bottom with the second being higher. We went into this nice channel here, and then we broke the channel, and we tapped liquidity under our these two yellow lines here. This is the support area, and I said if we got rejected, this line up here is the neckline of the cup and handle. If you remember, I said we had a cup and handle going on here. That's the cup, and then we were rejected from that. Let me erase my. Here we go. Let me erase that a little bit. I'm not an artist, so yeah. Okay, let me do this a little bit better. So we had the cup here, and we had the handle here, and we were rejected from that, came down, tapped liquidity below the support line. And the whales, they like to do that because it forces people to sell by hitting their stop losses. And then the whales then buy every stop loss that's selling, and then they push it higher. It's called tapping liquidity. It's one of these tricks that you learn, over time as you learn in the market. Okay, so we broke down here, tapped liquidity, we went up, confirmed support, and then moved higher. Now remember I said that if we did not break above the neckline, which we did not, and if we were rejected from the neckline, which we were, then we would be coming down testing these Fibonacci levels, right? And the first Fibonacci level that I mentioned was zero point 0.5, right? And I said that would be a good place to get in or start getting in, and then 0.618 down here. Well, we did not make it that far. We were so bullish, had a lot of bullish momentum. We came down right below the 0.38, and then we went right back up. Okay, and then we had a little breakout, and then we hit the resistance line again here. Okay, so that being said, we're showing bullish behavior. Okay, we see it in the altcoins, we see it in Bitcoin, and now we are back into what I have shown here by the support lines. These two support lines show what's currently support, and now we have two lines up here, yellow lines, which show resistance. So right now we're actually testing the prior breakdown or prior pivot point. Okay, and we have already went higher than this breakdown point. So buying now probably is not the best idea. I mean, you could. We have a little bit left to go. We may push up a little bit higher, but I'm not sure how much more higher. It's risky right now because right now the Willie is showing a high, cycle high, and the stochastic showing cycle high. They're both showing overbought. But remember, coming off of a bottom, we expect that to happen because coming off of a bottom is such a big impulse move and it's such a big correction that a lot of these um, really sensitive indicators, they become maxed out too early. And that's why I always use the RSI in conjunction with the other indicators, and I pay more attention. I give more weighting, more attention to the RSI, more credibility. Okay, so let's take a look at the RSI. RSI is showing that we are currently at 64. So 6 more points, we're going to be at the overbought line on the RSI, and you really want to pay attention to that because um, the RSI is very accurate when it's showing strength. The RSI is something that everyone uses, so it's respected. And so right now we do have a little bit higher to go before we are, you know, overbought on the RSI, and of course severely overbought and maxed out on our other indicators as well. So at this time, in my opinion, not investment advice, I think we're going to be putting in a pullback. We should be putting in some kind of a pullback, and I expect the bears possibly to come in either right now at this level because we are testing a pivot high, or not a pivot high, but a previous pivot. Uh, so we could see some type of a pullback here. Plus, this is a resistance line. And we do see on the 1 hour now, we are seeing a red candlestick here. So we do see some selling. Whether that's going to increase over time, not really sure. So let's take a look at some levels, right? Now, some levels to watch, of course, where we are now, that is resistance. So the resistance is 21,270, 21,270, and that's where we are now. So I would not suggest buying. I would suggest waiting for some kind of a pullback. And and then another resistance line here is going to be around mm, yeah, okay, 21,350, 21,350, and where we are now both coincide because we're testing that as a resistance line. The next line up, if we overcome this, if we can push past this 21,550, then we will be going up to 22,680, between 22,000, or excuse me, yeah, 22,680 and 22,963. That's going to be this upper resistance line, this upper uh, local pivot point. So that being said, friends, I'm waiting for a pullback. I want to see a good effort on a pullback. This pullback was not enough for me. Okay, so I want to see a pullback. Uh, Possibly may get this at the end of the week. We'll have to wait and see. I'm still looking at this area to be tested, and I'm still looking at the support line, to this 20K support line to be tested, and this 20K support line. If it does hold, then I'm going to be looking at a little bit more price action to put in something like a shoulder, or if we're really bullish, we'll go up and we'll hit this, and then we'll probably have some kind of a pullback. Okay, we just have to wait and see. But I'm waiting for a pullback. I'm not buying now. I'm not in. I took profits because we're starting to hit these resistance lines, and so we'll wait and see. I'm looking for some kind of a pullback. If we don't get it, it's okay. We're still early in this move, and the question is, we may still have more downside coming. Okay, so we have not yet confirmed this to be the bottom because we've had such low volumes. Um, let's take a look at our volumes now. Volumes on 1 hour, you can see, are not really that big. We had massive volume here, which goes to show you that people thought that this could possibly be a bottom back here, but we just don't have anything close to those volumes lately. All this is low volume. This pump here is from the weekend, okay? All of that was low volume, and even now this is low volume. So, the question is the bottom really in? If the bears start coming in with force and strength and really start pounding this down, you know, could we go lower? Could we break the 20K? Could we go below 20K? And in my opinion, we could. So I'm not convinced that this is a macro bottom yet. I'll have to see the evidence over time. But it is for now, a local bottom. And congratulations to those that bought the bottom. You're now in profit. And of course, I did not sell out of my other positions that I took some positions over here. I did not sell those positions. Let's see. Let's see. I took some positions. Yeah, I took some positions on the way down in this area, and also I added in this area, and took some positions here. So now that we're moving back up, I those positions that I averaged are now actually um, giving me some good entries if we continue to the upside here. Okay. If this is the macro bottom, if this is the bottom and we're just gonna move up from here through the latter half of this year and into next year, then I'm in a really good position because I bought all through here. I averaged in all the way through here. Okay. So anyway, don't want to make the video too long. Congratulations, we're looking really good, friends, and I'm really happy to say that uh, Bitcoin is finally putting in some strength, and the market's following. So see you in the next video. Please let me know in the comment section below what you think. Um, are we going to go lower and break 20K, or do you think that this was the bottom and we're going to be going higher from here? Are you buying for long term? Are you buying for short term? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you, friends. And of course, if there's any questions, let me know. Take care. We'll see you in the next video.